Hi guys, and welcome to the channel if you are new, and if you're a faithful subscriber, welcome back. So you guys, last week I took a week off. I just had some things going on, and I just needed to take care of that, take care of myself, and just to make sure that I'm good, and I'm good. So back this week and sharing video with you guys. Today I'm going to be making over the porch and just getting it ready for the fall, and even as we go into the Christmas holidays, Thanksgiving, and all of that. And I've been needing to redo my porch for a while. I needed to paint the concrete that's right outside the door, and so I'm going to be doing that today. And I also wanted to just freshen up and bring in some fall mums and a couple of pumpkins. And I also wanted to decorate this patio area that my husband did right outside this window in the room that I'm sitting here. That's right next to the porch, and just spruce things up a bit and make it, I'm all about curb appeal and just making things look nice on the outside. And you know, your neighbors are always out walking, and it's good if they can have something nice to look at while they're walking. So that's what I'm going to be doing today, just giving a refresh. So going to paint the concrete on the porch, going to bring back the bench. We're going into the Christmas season, and you guys, I don't know if I'm lazy or what's going on. Cat's trying to get in the room, so if you hear that in the background, I think he'll stop after a while. We got football going. It's a lot. So, but anyway, we're going into the Christmas season, and I do quite a bit of my gift selections online. It's just easier for me with my schedule the way it is. I don't always get out into the stores, and sometimes if I'm shopping online, I can be a little bit more purposeful. Not that I'm not when I'm in stores, but I can just really shop around, compare prices, and just really shop intentionally for my family and friends. And so with that, the deliveries will be coming. And you guys know me, you've seen in the past before, where I like to have a delivery cart out on my porch for delivery workers. I love to leave out refreshing drinks for them and snacks and things like that. And the old system that I had worked pretty well, but I was finding, especially this past summer, the drinks were getting pollen on the cans, and you know, on some of the snacks, you know, pollen was getting, and I'm just like, you know, even if I was parched, I would not want to pick a drink that had pollen on it. And then as it got hotter, I ended up bringing it in because the drinks weren't staying cold. If I put ice out, the ice would quickly melt. And so I ended up purchasing a small refrigerator. It's a small refrigerated cooler that I bought for the porch for outside. I was able to find it on Facebook Marketplace. I think I paid $60 for it. I've had it for a while, you guys, but I just hadn't set it up yet. I have that. And then I ordered this really neat bread box from Amazon. And I'll link it in the description for you below, but you're going to see me put that together. And so yeah, just going to get this porch together, the patio together, and just really make things look like fall. So anyway, with that, you guys, let's get started. I'm starting by removing everything from the porch so I can give it a good cleaning. I need to get rid of this rug. It served its purpose, but it's time to go. And now I'll give it a good sweep and then prepare to paint. Before I paint, I'm taping off the brick. I did paint the brick closer to the door black, but I don't want to paint these, so I'm taping them off. And usually I'll do a good pressure wash before painting, but for this porch, I don't think it's necessary to do that. I'm actually welcoming little grits of sand and dirt to help hold the paint and make this porch more durable. The paint I'm using is by Glidden. I'm using the porch and floor paint in the color brown with a satin finish. I'm also using the high endurance paint in Onyx Black. I'm starting by painting the farthest portion of the porch so I can paint myself off the porch as I go. And I'll do the first coat and then come back with a second coat. I don't think that it's going to need more than 2 coats. I need to let that dry before I move on, and while it's drying, I want to show you these pretty mums I picked up from Walmart. Walmart has some beautiful colors of mums in burnt orange, yellow, white, and deep burgundy. I chose these colors as I think they'll look really pretty on the porch. The smaller ones were $2.94 and the larger ones were $5.88. And while I was there, I picked up these 2 small terracotta pots with the draining dishes to match. And then I found these 2 terracotta colored planters that were marked down to $1.50 each. They had them in this color and black and I think gray. They're super easy to assemble. You just line up the holes in the bottom to the knots on the top and then click them in locking position and you're all done. Now, I'm not going to repot the mums. I'm just going to sit them in here, and that way I can change out my plants as the seasons change. Now that the porch is dry with 2 coats of paint, I'm ready to do my design. I want to make this porch look like it has a decorative rug instead of actually having to use a rug like the one I threw away. So I'm taping it off to make squares. I want it to have that Harlequin look to it without connecting the squares. I'm using a block as my spacer so I can get my tape even throughout. I lost daylight as I was painting this, but I wanted to still capture some footage so you can see this process. It's fairly easy. You paint a row, then skip a row until you're all done. Now, I could have connected the squares to really give it that Harlequin look, but I liked it like this, and when I pulled up my tape, I had no bleeding. So I wasn't about to go back and do any more to it and chance having to paint over the bleed areas and then doing tedious hand painting to correct areas. It's the next day. The porch is completely dry and I love the look of it. I'm just going to sweep the porch again and then start styling it. I'm almost there with giving my home a bit of that autumnal season from the outside. I live in Florida where it definitely doesn't feel like fall yet, but adding these autumnal touches still give me that warm and cozy feeling inside. I've added my rustic bench back to the porch, and now I'll just add some mums to the bench and then place a couple on the porch. The terracotta color really pops against the color of my brick and the painted porch and walkway. I have these 2 concrete pumpkins that I bought from Ross for $3.99 last year. I think eventually I'll paint them, but for now they look nice as they are right here beside my terracotta planters. Next, I'm adding this welcome fall wall art that I DIY'd a year ago. I have a video for that if you'd like to watch it. I also added a new welcome mat, and now I'm ready to put my delivery station back together. I'm adding this little cooler I found on Facebook Marketplace. Having this outlet here on the porch is so convenient. I'll plug it in and then I'll hide the cords behind the bench. Now I'll stock the cooler with a few drinks for my delivery drivers and the mail carriers. This way they stay cold and I don't have to worry about pollen or anything else getting on them. found this bread box on Amazon and thought it was the perfect thing for storing the snacks. There's a bottom shelf for larger bags of chips and things, and another shelf on top that's perfect for candies and gum and peanuts and cookies and crackers and things like that. And now it's time to work on the patio area. I'll start by giving it a good sweep. Guys, these rocking chairs are amazing. I ordered them from Amazon as well, and they're made of all-weather material, so there's no fading or wood to worry about when it rains. I'll try to link them for you in the description box as well. And now that the area is all clean, I have a blank slate to start bringing in my fall pieces that'll tie the patio and the porch together to give me that perfect autumnal curve appeal. I'm putting my rocking chairs back in place, and then I'll be giving them a good cleaning. Now I'll put my faux shrubs back, and then I'll be adding a small harlequin doormat on the patio to tie in with the painted porch. And I'm adding my cast iron planter to the rug, and then I'll add some white mums to that. I'm adding in a second faux shrub between the rockers, and then I'll be adding my 2 gigantic pumpkins that I ordered from Michael's a couple of years ago. They've gotten weather beaten, but I love how it makes them look more realistic, like they've been dirtied by sitting in the pumpkin patch. And now it's time to freshen up my wall fountain. The sound of it just really makes this space so serene and relaxing for a crisp fall morning or evening. I've added another mat right in front of the rockers, and then added 2 small pillows that put that terracotta color over to the patio that we see on the porch. And mission accomplished. My porch and patio are giving me the autumnal vibes and curve appeal I was going for. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed watching me do my porch and patio area for the fall season. You guys, thanks again for coming to the channel. If you are new, I'd love it if you would subscribe. You guys, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. And you guys, thank you so much I had such sweet comments in the last video. You guys really loved on me in that video. The views were just amazing, and I love it. Like I said, the views, the likes, the comments, the shares, they really, tweak the algorithm just the way that it needs to be, so that people can come back to my channel and I can just continue to spread love. So anyways, you guys, with that, don't forget to enjoy all the little things. It's the little things that give us the sweetest, prettiest little pleasures. You guys, my son's getting married, so I don't know if there'll be a video for next week or not. But I will have a video to share with you our adventures in Colorado and some of the good stuff from that video. video. So the next video will probably be a spend a day with me video, or come along with me, or spend a weekend with me, wedding week, weekend video. I don't know, but it'll be fun. Anyways, you guys, I love you, and I'll see you next week or the week after. Bye-bye.